Every Christmas we stage a production at the Old Rep Theatre, and it involves BOA students as well as professional actors and then industry professionals. And this is a performance of The Snow Queen.
BOA is an independent creative arts academy based in central Birmingham. They specialise in creative, digital and technical arts. The students were involved in the Snow Queen performance in a variety of ways. In front of stage they were performing alongside industry professionals who are working actors and performers, but then they also worked behind the scenes filming and capturing the event, but also in technical theatre roles as well. I hope my students have been able to take away from working with industry professionals a certain amount of confidence that should hopefully inform the rest of their career journey, but also the confidence to carry on and to build their portfolio, to network with others and kickstart their career.
Working on the Snow Queen is something that I am really proud of. It's on the top of my CV, and it's definitely helped me to set up for my future as well, because I feel that's kind of put me a step ahead of some other people that will be doing the same courses as me and applying for the same jobs as me, because they may not have had that experience.
Working with people that work within the industry was one of the best experiences of my life. It allowed me to get a foot in the door essentially and understand how the industry works as a whole. The lady I work with, Maria, who's a vision mixer on shows like Tipping Point and The Cube, she gave me a great insight into the industry and really just helped me overall, and she's actually offered me some work experience on shows like Tipping Point.
The way that we set up the project and envisaged it was that the students were front and centre, at the heart, driving the project forward. As industry professionals, we were kind of on their coattails, just helping them and nudging them when they needed a nudge. So absolutely, every single camera shot, every angle, every cut was put together by the students, and that's something I'm immensely proud of, that we took them from never having done it before to recording a full-length film in a space of 3 days.
What was a real eye-opener for us as industry professionals was the standard of the students. So all credit to BOA for giving their students this knowledge that they already had, and it was just for us to unlock that and empower them, and so they can take real ownership of this film and be really, really proud of themselves.
Personally, I thought The Snow Queen was a massive success for my students. They came back with such a sense of confidence, a renewed idea of what it means to work on a film set and to work with industry professionals, which then completely improved how they engage with the rest of the course, just adding that next level of professionalism to everything that they did and have done on the course since being a part of the Snow Queen performance.
I'd never really done producing before. I'd always been more like the creative side, and then having to be thrown into this role where I'm in charge of everyone and I'm sorting out this paperwork really boosted me up a lot, because I felt like I actually could do things right, because you always get the imposter syndrome where you're not sure if you're actually doing things correctly or not, and then actually being in the situation where you are doing it well and you feel really confident in it. So now I'm actually going to go on to do a producing role in higher education. It's actually showed me what I want to do. I do want to produce, and I feel like I can do it, and I have the skill set and the natural abilities and talents to do it.
We're opening a new academy called BOA Stage and Screen Production. It opens September 2021. It's for post-16 students, and they will specialise in the technical, the creative and the administrative side of theatre, stage, television and online platforms. You're about to watch a performance of The Snow Queen. It was first performed in December 2019 at the Old Rep Theatre. It's performed by BOA students working alongside professional actors. Enjoy the show.
We don't know who they are, but they are there. The other. The ones to fear, the ones to avoid, the ones who are different. Fear them, hate them, avoid them, the other.
Gerda, it's my birthday! Come on, wake up. It's my birthday. It's my birthday! It's my birthday. It's my birthday!
Happy birthday, Karen!
Thank you, Gerda.
13 today.
I know. I can't believe it. Oh, the guests are here. But I'm not ready. Go down to
Well,
the door.
I don't think it'll be anyone for you.
Good.
The milkman, maybe, or the window cleaner, or that funny little man who keeps trying to sell us tea towels.
Gerda, go and answer the door, please, for your big sister.
All right, I'm going. Freya, hello. Sophia. Anna, hello. Hello. And you are...
Believe
I'm Alma.
Oh, yes, Alma, of course. Come in.
Taluka met Valdes Dagen, Karen.
Oh, thank you, Alma. Gosh, look at all these presents. I can't believe how lucky I am. Cake. Where's the cake?
Mother and Father are just coming.
Karen!
Yes, Father?
13 today. When did you get so old and wrinkled?
Father.
I'm teasing. Today's birthday is the most special birthday of all, your Samey Day. In a few minutes, you will blow out your candles, all 13 of them, and you will become an adult at last. We're both so proud of you.
How beautiful you look in the samey dress. It fits you far better than it fitted me at your age.
Thank you, Mother.
And Gerda, you will look just as beautiful, I'm sure, when it's your time to wear it.
Thank you, Father.
Only a couple of years to wait now until your Samey Day.
Karen, stay right there whilst your father and I go to get the cake. Come on, you lot. We're going to need some help.
Oh, Gerda! You can't imagine how excited I am. I am about to become an adult. An adult. Oh, I am about to understand what this world is truly about.
Well, I'm so pleased for you.
Are you?
I am.
Well, you don't sound very pleased.
I am pleased.
Gerda, what is it? You can tell me.
It's just... Oh, no.
We share everything.
I'm frightened.
Frightened of what?
That I'm going to lose you forever.
But I will still be here. At home. Number 7, Scomay Street. Well, until I marry a handsome young gentleman, that is.
Yes, but you will have changed. You'll be all grown up and you won't understand anymore.
Don't be silly. I'll always be your sister.
I know.
Is this because of the boy next door? Is this because of Kay? You know that we couldn't invite him to the party. Mother and Father would never allow it.
But he's my friend.
And his family wouldn't allow it either.
My best friend.
But you know what they say? He's not like us. And his family are not like us. And we need to keep away from them.
Well, Kay and I are going to be friends forever.
If I could have had him here, I would have invited him.
Really?
Of course. Oh my, Gerda, it's time! It's time they're playing the birthday song! Please, will you join in with my birthday song?
Oh, all right, of course I'll join in.
Oh, but what is up, fellow kids? Okay, time to sing everybody's favourite Danish birthday song we all know and love. This one. Right, okay, Karen, time to choose an instrument, as is part of the song.
Yes, Karen, which instrument are you going to choose?
The trumpet!
Oh,
I choose trumpet!
The trumpet. Karen fancies a bit of the trumpet. Okay, well, here we go, everyone. A 5, a 6, a 7, 8.
Let's all sing a birthday song. Happy birthday, Karen. Celebrations all day long. Happy birthday, Karen. We sing and play for you. Yes, that is what we do. We sing it loud and true. And you can join in too.
Okay, Karen, next instrument, what's it going to be?
The drums.
Ooh, the drums, okay. A bit of percussion for Karen. Well, here we go. A 5, a 6, a 7, 8.
Let's all sing a birthday song. Happy birthday, Karen. Celebrations all day long. Happy birthday, Karen. We sing and play for you. Yes, that is what we do. We sing it loud and true. And you can join in too.
Okay, Karen, final instrument before you blow out those candles. What's it going to be?
The voice.
Oh, the voice. Karen wants a bit of a sing-song. Well, everybody, sing along. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's all sing a birthday song. Happy birthday, Karen. Celebrations all day long. Happy birthday, Karen. We sing and play for you. Yes, that is what we do. We sing it loud and true. And you can join in too. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Pass the parcel. Let's play pass the parcel.
Found it!
Gerda.
One day in your life and so, one way for your life to go. 13 candles light the way. Once you reach your 30th year, once to teach the path that's clear. 13 candles light the way. How does it feel? Is it such a big deal today?
It feels great.
Happy birthday to you. What do you want to do today?
I want to have a good time.
Now you're grown up, everything's sewn up. One day in your life and so, one way for your life to go. 13 candles light the way. Once you reach your 30th year, once to teach the path that's clear. 13 candles light the way. Now you're grown up, everything's sewn up.
Now I'm grown up.
Everything's sewn up. One day in your life and so, one way for your life to go. 13 candles light the way. Once you reach your 30th year, once to teach the path that's clear. 13 candles light the way.
I'm going to be an adult.
I have the cake. 1, 2, 3. You did mean it, didn't you?
Mean what?
About Kay. That you would have invited him to your party if you could.
Kay? Don't be stupid.
But you said you would.
Everybody listen. Gerda thinks that I should have invited Kay to my party. Exactly. You know, Father's right. You can't trust Kay or Kay's family or any of their sort. A bad tree does not yield good apples, as the proverb goes. I bet he's planning to break in and steal everything that we have at this very moment. You know, this used to be a decent street until his lot moved in. Now I don't feel safe in my own home.
But Karen, he's my friend.
Nonsense. Well, how can he be your friend? He's not like us. His family are not like us. You need to keep away from him.
And nothing will stop me being his friend.
You know that's impossible. You're acting like a silly little girl.
You have changed.
I'm exactly the same.
I've lost you forever.
Well, you'll understand when you grow up. Party games. No, it's my party, so I'll decide. Blind man's buff.
Kay! Kay! Kay, where are you? Kay?
Oh, yeah, wait, one sec. Oh, I got my steel. Oh, I tell you what, the roses smell sweet tonight, don't they?
Well, they're enjoying the first warm evening of spring.
Ah, well, so are we.
We are.
Oh, do you know, I believe that our rooftop garden is the most beautiful in the whole of Vexu.
Vexu's tiny. Our garden is better than any in Copenhagen.
The best in the whole of Denmark.
The whole world. And it's the smallest.
And it's the highest.
Our secret garden.
Oh, the garden that we made. Hey, look, you see these two rose bushes? They've grown completely together. It's impossible to tell which is which.
Red and white roses growing happily together.
Right, so come on, tell me all about it. How was Karen's samey day party?
Well, all her friends came in their samey dresses.
Yeah?
Well, there was cake, presents, party games. Everyone had a good time.
Yeah, what else?
What do you mean?
Well, you know what I mean.
That.
Yeah, that.
Oh, it happened, Kay.
Oh.
Just as we thought it would. As she turned 13, she changed, just like that.
Well, what did she?
She said such horrible things.
About?
About you. They all did, her and her friends.
Well, what were they saying?
Well, they always say that you and your family are weird and different and smell, and that you shouldn't live next door. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, you don't need to say sorry, dear.
I couldn't stop
No, it's
them.
not your fault.
Yes, but I really
Oh,
thought
but it
that
happens to everyone. You know that.
Yes, but she's my sister.
Yeah, but she's an adult now, isn't she? Do you know it's funny?
What is?
Well, my family said the exact same thing about yours.
What things?
So you're all like weird and different and other. You don't belong here.
That we're spoiling the street.
Yeah, that we look at you strangely.
That we're planning to rob you.
Odd clothes.
Smelly food.
Noisy.
Dirty. Okay, it's so stupid.
It's ridiculous.
We're all different, and that is a wonderful thing.
That is the best thing ever.
Why would we want everyone to be the same?
Well, who knows?
Oh, but Kay, you'll be 13. Well, this winter, at the turn of the year or near to Safton. Do you think...
It could happen to me? No. No, I won't let it.
But what if it does?
It won't. It won't. It won't happen to me.
Well, it happened to Karen. What if when you turn 13 in your eyes, I look somehow strange?
You won't. I refuse to change.
We are best friends forever, forever. You will always be my best friend forever. We'll never grow apart.
Come on, cheer up. Right, put a smile on your face and get drunk. Come on. Right, listen to me now. Are you ready? I will always be there. I will. Come on, give a smile. Come on. Like these roses, we're a pair. Being different is more fun.
Growing side by side, you and me, they will not divide. We are best friends forever, forever. You will always be my best friend forever. We'll never grow apart.
Oh, come on now, cheer up. Right, I promise you, the minute I turn 13, I promise you I am not going to change. I'm not.
Gerda, are you still awake?
No.
Get to sleep now. It's been a long day.
Yes, all right, Mother.
And shut the window. It's not safe anymore to keep it open.
All right, Mother. Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams, Father. Good night. We are best friends forever, forever. You will always be my best friend forever. We'll never grow apart. Good night, Kate.
Good night, Gerda. Tomorrow?
And every night.
Oh, wait. Forever best friends?
Forever best friends.
Good night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.
No idea where I was going. It's a dead end over there. Hello there. How are you?
What on earth are you wearing, Gerda?
It's a samey dress.
I can see it's a samey dress, you imbecile. Oh. But why are you wearing a samey dress?
It's to go to a samey party, of course.
Goblins don't wear samey dresses. And they don't go to samey parties.
No, but I have been very clever, Your Majesty. You see, it is a disguise. Will say, though, I don't know how you women do it. Got such a breeze up in the far frozen north.
Take it off. You look ridiculous.
You don't like it? Well, I think it makes me look rather handsome.
Take it off.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Not here, you idiot.
I like it. Well then, Your Majesty, let me tell you my news. Oh, you are going to be so pleased with me.
Gerda, you went to a samey party in a samey dress. How could I possibly be pleased with that?
Well, it was a samey party in Vexu.
In Vexu? I'm listening.
Do you know how small Vexu is? It's tiny.
Yes, but it is a child from Vexu that I'm looking for.
I know. That's why I went, because I listen, and to you especially.
Get on with it.
Okay. And because Vexu is so very, very tiny, it didn't take me long to find the right house. Now, I just looked for the balloons, listened for the laughter, sniffed for the cake.
You have no idea how much I hate parties.
Me too. Oh, me too. God, we've got so much in common, you and me, haven't we?
I am the queen. You are a goblin.
Yes, well, a goblin can dream.
So what happened?
Well, exactly what you would expect. The moment the candles were blown out, the change happened. And then it was all, oh, grossy mucky pup, get away from me, you're so different, I hate you. It was perfect.
Excellent.
So I'm delighted to report that your wonderfully powerful magic is still working. The adult world will continue to hate and fear the other. And your crown is safe on your beautiful head.
Gerda!
What? Your Majesty.
Why were you wearing a dress?
Well, everyone else was, so, you know.
Everyone?
Yes, the birthday girl, Karen, looked beautiful. But at least that's what her mother said, you know. She looked a bit human to me, all sort of soft and weak and sort of smooth. You know, no wings, so...
It was a girl who turned 13.
Yes, I don't think she's been listening to me.
You complete and utter idiot! It's not a girl I'm looking for, it is a boy! A boy from Vexu! A boy from Vexu who's about to turn 13!
Yeah, okay, I can see where I went wrong. Still, though, you must be at least a little bit pleased with me.
What a total waste of space and time you are. Oh.
Guess not then. They're still there. It's good.
Get out!
Yes, Your Majesty.
And Hader,
Yes, Your Majesty, yes.
take off that stupid dress.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Goblins! Who gives us power? What gives us power? Their fear of what? Never forget this. Listen, a time of danger nears. At the turn of the year on near to Safton, it is said that a boy from Vexu will refuse to change. If he does, then the magic that holds our world together will be broken. And our power will fade and disappear forever. Find the boy before the winter chill, or he'll destroy all that bends to my will. For the power I hold must remain. Let my blood run cold once again. Take on me, and I will take on you. This queen of snow won't let it go, and you can't melt this heart of ice. This heart of ice. Long ago, there was a kinder soul, but since she died, I have embraced the cold. The power I love will not soar. I am frozen in here evermore. Take on me, and I will take on you. This queen of snow won't let it go, and you can't melt this heart of ice. This heart of ice. Go now, and only return to bring me news you have found here. Heart of ice, you can't melt through this heart of ice.
It went this way. What even is it?
I think it's a crow. I saw a picture of one in a book once. Well,
No. It's so ugly and black.
Yeah.
Beautiful white doves of Vesco.
No, it's not.
I heard that they eat anything.
Anything? Oh, I heard they eat pets are the eyes of babies.
Yes, it happened to Fru Jensen's little girl when she was sleeping in her cot.
That's true. Her next door neighbour's sister told me.
Right, so, what do we do with it?
Oh my gosh, it does not belong here.
No, it does not belong here.
Nah, maybe we should scare it away.
Yes, we should scare it away.
Yeah, make sure the lot never comes back.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah, sick, mate.
Well, go on then.
What, son?
Shoot!
Oh, you wait.
Fly!
What you want?
Get out of here! Go away! We don't want you!
Yeah.
Why isn't it going? Come on, help me.
Look, it's got a broken wing.
What? Oh my gosh.
Can't fly, hopping around like that.
Yeah, that's so weird. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Kill it.
Kill it?
Yeah, kill it, Cameron.
Yeah, kill it. Let's kill it. Kill it. No, a little bit. Just a little bit murder.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to kill it.
Yeah, we've got to, haven't we? I've got any other choice.
Everyone grab a stone. We'll show it what Vexu thinks of dirty, disgusting creatures like that. I'll throw first.
Go on, Karen, you can do this.
Go on, Karen, kill it.
Go on, Karen. 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 Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
Karen,
yeah,
Karen,
yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh!
Don't
Don't try and stop me, Gerda. This crow attacked Fru Jensen's little girl.
No, it didn't.
Her next door neighbour's sister told
Well,
me.
there is nothing wrong with Fru Jensen's little girl. You've seen her around the village. You all know that.
Well, it might have done. It's what crows do.
No, they don't.
Look, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't be here, so we're going to get rid of it.
Look, can't you see it's scared?
Well, I mean, it should be.
Just leave it alone.
Kay, I might have guessed you'd be here to speak up for a filthy little thing like that.
Kay, you don't have to.
That is just a poor, defenceless bird.
Like you're just an ordinary boy.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I am.
No, I don't think so. There's nothing ordinary about you. You're an other.
Why'd you have to be so cruel? That crow is a living thing, but it's just like you.
What is nothing like me?
Well, we all sleep under the same moon, as the proverb goes.
And as another proverb goes, birds of a feather should flock together. That bird's feathers are nothing like mine. Neither are yours.
Well, shouldn't we just, look after and respect all living creatures, no matter how different they are to us?
No. Now, are we going to get rid of this bird or what?
Yeah, right. Well, you'll have to fight me first. Come on.
Oh, well,
gladly.
No rumbling. All right. Just stay out of my way. Or better still, just go for good. We don't like your sort.
I don't understand.
Yeah, but you will, Kay. How long is it until your 13th birthday? It's this year, isn't it? Yeah, you'll see how the world really works.
No, this isn't how the world really works. Or, at least it isn't how it should work.
You'll understand when you grow up.
No, I refuse to change.
Ooh, okay. We'll see. Anyway, we're going now. Don't want to be seen hanging around with the likes of you. Gerda, I think Mother and Father are going to be very interested to find out who you've been walking through the streets of Vexu with.
Karen, no, you can't.
I can. It's for your own good.
A boy from Vexu who refuses to change. I found him. Oh, I found him. Oh, Her Majesty's going to be so pleased with me.
Oh, poor thing. Its wing's broken.
Gerda, Gerda, you've got to go. You've got to get back home and stop Karen talking to your mum and dad.
But the crow...
Yeah, it's fine. I can look after it.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Yes.
In our garden.
Yes, of course.
Promise?
I promise, I promise.
Forever best friends?
Forever best friends. Now go on, go on. Right, let's see if I can't help you, eh? Oh, the things they were saying to you and the way they were treating you. Well, do you know, I wouldn't pay too much attention. I've heard it all before myself. They are just frightened of what they don't know, aren't they? Right, let's, now this might hurt a little. Sorry, I'm sorry. And then if I wrap that round, well, I'll tell you what, I'm no vet, but hopefully that'll help it heal, yeah? Oh. Is it my imagination or is it getting colder in here? Oh, you look thirsty, don't you? I've got some water in my knapsack. One sec. Hang on. It's frozen solid. What's that noise?
Are you okay?
Yeah?
Your Majesty?
What? Your Majesty?
Born here in Vex.
Yeah?
Your Majesty?
Your Majesty, on near to Safton, yeah?
And you must be what, 10 years old?
I am 12.
Your Majesty!
Your Majesty! Whoa!
You must be looking forward to becoming an adult.
No, not at all.
Really? You don't want to understand? Finally, after waiting all these years?
No, I'm not going to change. I refuse to.
Interesting. Do you know who I am?
Oh, I know that you ask loads of questions.
Yes, I do. Well, I'm the Snow Queen.
Ta-da!
Well, I've never heard of you.
Huh? But this is the Snow Queen.
Well, yeah, but what are you the queen of?
Snow.
Be quiet. I'm the queen of everything that truly matters.
Yeah, so, you should have heard of
You know
her.
what I mean? Where do you reign?
She doesn't reign, she snows.
My throne is in the far frozen north.
In the palace of ice and mirrors.
What are you doing here, then, in Vexu?
Okay. Well, I've been looking for you.
What? For me?
You are going to come with me.
I am? Why?
I've been looking for you. You've been looking for me. You're a difficult soul to find. Truly one of a kind and oh so precious. You'll have everything you need, a life's reality. Your pleasure guaranteed. Come with me. There's a world of fun in store. You can never ask for more. It's a chance, an open door. Come with me. Every day's a snow day.
Every day's a snow day.
Everything's a glow day.
Everything's a glow day.
You will see it my way.
See it her
So come with me.
and me. La 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 la
Every day's a snow day.
Every day's a snow day.
Everything's a glow day.
Everything's a glow day.
You will see it my way.
See it her
So come with me.
and me. La 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 la.
Every day's a snow day.
La 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 la.
Everything's a glow day. You will see it my way. Climb up here now. Come with me.
Whoa, 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 no, I can't. Whoa, I can't. Whoa.
Can't or won't?
Won't. I have people here I care about. I can't just leave them alone. I promised I'm always going to be here.
You idiot! Don't you realise what you're being offered?
Yeah, I do, and thank you and everything, but no, I'm still not coming. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a garden to tend because this frost ain't good for the new shoes.
Seize him! Take him to the palace of ice and mirrors.
I wasn't doing any harm. Kay's my friend.
You have brought shame upon your whole family.
How? How? We just went for a walk
Through
together.
the streets, where everyone could see you.
What were you thinking?
Thinking.
Well, what's so wrong with that?
We have been through this.
Why can't you be more like your sister?
Because we're different.
You are forbidden to see Kay.
What?
You are never to meet him again. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
understand?
And you can stay in your room until you've changed your attitude.
Well, all right, Mother, but you can't stop me from seeing Kay, and you won't. Kay! Kay! Kay, where are you? I came to our garden just like I promised. I don't care what anyone else says. Hello? Oh. Hello? Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Well, you're the crow from the street, aren't you? Huh. Well, I wonder if you know what's happened. Well, you see, Kay meets me up there every night, and yet tonight, well, I just really need to know if he's all right. Oh, if only you could talk.
Oh, I can talk.
You can talk?
Yeah, you sound surprised.
Well, I just didn't know.
Oh, well, all animals can talk. It's just most of the time we choose not to.
Oh, I see. Or at least I think I see. Well, do you have a name?
Oh, well, now what kind of a question is that? Yes, I do.
Well, and?
And what?
And what's your
Oh,
name?
my name is Crow.
Crow.
What? It's just Crow. It's because I'm a crow. It's obvious, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, yeah, you guys are great. Thank you. See? These guys get it. It's obvious. Yes, it's obvious. Yes, he's brilliant.
Well, my name is Gerda.
I know, thank you for what you did for me earlier. I think you might save my life.
Oh, well, you're much bigger than you were before.
Oh, perhaps. Or maybe you're much smaller.
Well, I don't think so. I think I'm the same size. Oh, but I'm not so sure now. Well, this is all very confusing.
Oh, well, it's going to get a lot more confusing when you come with me to rescue Kay.
Rescue him?
Yes, one good deed deserves another, as the proverb goes.
What's happened to him, do you know?
Oh, yes, I do. And what?
And tell me what's happened to him.
He has been stolen by the Snow Queen and taken to the Palace of Ice and Mirrors in the far frozen north.
Well, I must go and rescue him. Rescue him and bring him back home.
Yep. What? Wow. That's why I'm here. I've come to help you and be a companion. Get back here. I'm going to lose you good.
Well, do you know the way?
Yeah, I can find north.
What, that's it?
Well, it's a start.
Well, we should set off immediately.
Right. North. Oh, no, it isn't that way. North, no, I don't know where I'm going. North, come on, here we go.
Oh, wait for me!
You'll be staying here forever. You know that.
If I haven't done anything to hurt you, look, I haven't done anything to hurt anyone.
Not yet, maybe.
No, I won't, I promise.
No, you won't. Because I'm not going to let it happen.
What? Well, like, what happened?
Do I really have to spell it out? I'm not going to let you ruin everything I've worked so hard to create. This world that I have nurtured and grown as carefully as a gardener tends to his roses.
But look, I don't understand.
Look at you! So small, so young, so weak. Who could possibly imagine that a puny little thing like you could destroy someone as great and as powerful as me? Yet you could. You of all creatures. It has been foretold by magic even more greater than my own. If I allow you to reach your 13th birthday, then all of this, all that I've worked so hard to create will come crashing down. So, Kay, you're going to stay here with me in my palace of ice and mirrors.
Well, keeping me here, you're not going to stop me reaching my 13th birthday. You can't stop me getting older, can you? You can't stop time.
But that's exactly what I can do. You see, I can freeze you in time, halt you, suspend you just the way you are. From the moment I cast my spell, you won't get a second older.
Now that is impossible.
Really? How old do you think I am?
I don't know.
She's over 3,000 years old.
I use the very same magic upon myself. I'm frozen in time, Kay, just as you will be.
You can do what you want?
Yes,
yeah.
I can.
Yeah, but I'll be rescued.
Rescued? Really?
Yeah, I bet, even now, I bet Gerda is on her way to rescue me. And, well, she won't stop until she's found me, because I know her. We promised we'd always stay together.
Well, I can't think why. You really are very tedious.
Gerda will rescue me. I know she will.
I don't think so. Prepare to be frozen in time.
No. Please don't.
Still. Time. Arrest. Time. Be still forever. Get rid of him. Nothing can stop us now.
No, nothing. Oh, apart from the girl.
The girl? What girl?
Yeah, the girl that's coming to rescue him. Gerda?
Oh, is her name? She's just a girl. Really, Hader? What can one girl do against the might of the Snow Queen?
Yes, but even so, Your Majesty,
You're nearly as tedious as the boy.
But what if she's very strong and knows
All right.
karate?
Let me see how much of a threat this girl really is. Show me everything. There she is, lost in the enchanted forest with a crow with a broken wing. Scary.
Yes, but even so, Your Majesty.
Go and stop her if you're so worried, Hader. I, for one, have no fear of the girl. Now leave me alone.
Gerda is never going to escape that forest because I know exactly how to stop her. Oh, and when I do, oh, Her Majesty's going to be so pleased with me. To the dressing up box.
Oh, Gerda, where are you? Oh.
It's me!
Oh, good.
It's me!
Oh.
Are you sure you know where we are?
Yeah, I'm sure we're in the Futterlul Skull.
The Enchanted Forest? Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. And are you sure you know which way to go from here?
Yeah, north. We just got to keep going north.
Are you sure you know which way is north?
Oh, yeah, it's that way. Oh, no, it isn't that way. It's that way. No, it's up there.
Off the path?
Yep.
Deeper into the forest?
Oh.
Whoa! Are you sure that's a good idea?
Oh, no.
No?
I mean, I'm not sure it's a good idea at all, but it is north.
Oh, you really are pretty useless. But I'm glad you're here.
Oh, thank you.
Right. Well, north it is then. Off the path.
Off the path? What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah? You know when people say they feel like they are being watched?
Yeah?
Well, I always thought they were just making it up, but you know what? What? I am sure we're being watched. I'm sure there's someone hiding in the trees.
Well, there can't be. Look, we've been walking along for hours, and we've gone off the path. Now, who would be hiding off the path in the middle of the enchanted forest?
Me! Ah! Sorry, did I scare you? Whoop, didn't mean to scare you.
Who are you?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm just a friendly Swedish weed cooter. Out here in the woods. Cutting wood. And who are you?
My name is Gerda, and this is Crow.
Oh, Crow. Yeah. That's a funny name.
What? Well, no, it's not funny. It's because I'm a crow. Right. It's obvious, isn't it? Yeah, is it you? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, some of them get it. Oh, no.
Oh, he
really doesn't get it.
Really don't get it.
Can't see me feathers. Look at me feathers.
Yeah, No, I get it now. I get it now, you crow. My name is Zara Philip Bookcase. Pleased to meet you at your service.
Well, the guy's got axe.
Hey, nay. Hey. No, okay? Don't be scared of my big scary axe. It's forgotten wood, because that is what I am, a friendly weed cooter.
Phew, do you know, for a moment there, I thought you were like a goblin in disguise.
No, I am
Well,
not.
a ridiculous costume and a clearly made-up name. You could quite easily be a goblin in disguise.
A goblin in disguise? Nay. I come from a town called Smorgasbord. It's famous for its friendly bay. Me and my fellow wood-cutting chums cut wood almost every day. From early dawn, me, Benny and Bjorn cut wood as we sing and jabber. We sing a song all day long. People say we sound a bit like ABBA. La 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 la. I'm definitely not a goblin.
He's definitely not a goblin.
Us we've got to wear a nice check shirt, and our shirts are not too baggy. When cutting wood, we need to be free, or tight pants would make us naggy. Me, Benny, and Bjorn, and our friend Ike get lost in the forest, I fear. There's Benny, there's Bjorn, where have they gone? Where's the other one? Is Ike here? La 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 la. I'm definitely not a goblin.
He's definitely not a goblin.
La 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 la.
He's probably not a goblin.
Ha! La 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 la. I'm definitely not a goblin, and though my knees are knobbling, ignore my shoulders bubbling. There's no time to be squabbling. I'm plainly, certainly, absolutely, clearly, definitely not a goblin.
And what about that accent? Where exactly are you from?
Sweden? Duh! I'm Olaf Philip Bookcase, a friendly Swedish weed cooter. A goblin in disguise? How you make me laugh like this?
Well, do you know this forest?
Oh, very well. You could say I know the wood from the trees, as the proverb goes.
What?
Nothing. Just a friendly Swedish woodcutter joke. Oh, how all my friendly Swedish woodcutter friends would laugh at all my jokes like this.
Well,
Then we would eat meatballs.
right. Well, I think we might be a little bit lost.
Oh, well, I can help you there. You are in the footroll house,
Oh, no, yeah, we know we're in the enchanted forest, yeah.
Well, if you know where you are, then you can't be lost. We can all relax and laugh about it, like this. Everybody!
Yeah, good.
Oh, good, laugh along. Oh, it's fine.
We're all going and
Hey,
laughing
we
there.
got them all
What we
going, we're
mean
laughing.
We are trying to get to the far frozen north, but we just seem to be heading deeper and deeper into the forest.
Oh, no. And you look very tired and very hungry also.
Actually, we are.
Yeah, we're very tired and very hungry.
Oh, that makes me sad. It makes me want to cry. Like this. Anyway, before we go any further, I must show you to my mama's cottage. It isn't very far.
What? Your grandmother lives all the way out here in the forest?
Of course. Where else would a friendly Swedish woodcutter's grandmother live? Follow me. Hello, Momo.
Oh, Olaf!
Hello.
You taken a break from your friendly Swedish woodcutting to come visit your dear old Momo. What a good boy you are.
Oh, stop it.
Have you brought me a basket of cakes?
No, more, but I have brought you something better.
Oh, better than cakes? Can there be such a thing?
Yes, these are my friends. This is a Mrs. Gerda, and this is a crow.
Ah, funny name.
I know, that's what I thought. Crow.
No! Right. What do I look like? A crow? Yes. And what's my name? Crow. Yes. Are you ready to say it with me? Crow. 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 Yeah. Crow. 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 Yeah, you guys are bad. Oh, yeah.
Crow.
Yeah, it does
Crow.
explain
See,
it.
we
Yeah,
get it now, didn't we?
thank
Good
you.
guy.
Olaf. Olaf.
What?
Put it down. It's sharp.
What?
Remember what happened the last time?
Yeah, I like fell asleep for 100 years.
Oh, you can't imagine the trouble I had finding a handsome prince to kiss him.
Yeah. No, I like dribbled all over my pillow, like 100 years worth.
Yeah.
I know, I'm so dehydrated.
Gerda, you look very tired and hungry.
Oh, Mama, she's so very tired and so very hungry. Look how thin she is. I turn her this way, she gone. Where's she gone? Now she's back.
Gerda, why don't you come sit down here next to me in my garden? Olaf?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Go inside, fetch us some warm milk and bread for our friends.
Okay.
Crow.
Yep.
Perhaps you could help him?
Yep. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You be safe, Gerda.
Okay.
Be safe.
Come on, Crow. Ah. You good?
Yeah,
you like milk and bread?
I love milk and bread.
Good. Well, you're going to like this.
How
It
do
is
you
all...
warm the milk? In the microwave?
I'm not sure if we have those in whatever century Sweden we are. Okay, goodbye, Mama. Into the tiny door I go.
All right. Are you in? Go on. There you are. That's right. You just take the weight off your feet. They won't be long.
Oh, thank you.
Call me Momo.
Oh, well, thank you, Momo.
You can never have enough grandmothers.
Oh, I am so tired.
Oh, I know, my dear. And your hair, it looks so tangled.
Oh.
Shall I comb it out?
Well, really, it's fine.
Oh, don't worry. You can trust me. It will help you relax. Forget it all.
That's nice. Whoa! What was that? What was that? Where's Crow? Where's Crow?
Don't worry about him. You can forget about him.
Yes. Yes, I can forget about him. Oh, but I'm trying to get to the far frozen north.
Ooh, that's a long way away. Why do you want to go there?
Well, I need to... Oh no, I can't remember.
It doesn't matter. You are here now, safe with your Momo.
Momo?
Yes, my child.
Why is everyone in this world so afraid of what they don't know? Well, why do they hate anything that's different?
Let me tell you a story. Well, in the early days of this world, we all lived together as one in the first home, the first yem. But in time, the first yem became too small. Two brothers left home. They set out to look for new places to live. One went to the south, where it is hot and sunny. The other to the north, where the snow lies heavy on the ground and breath freezes on the lips. They liked their new homes, and they learned new ways to live, and soon they were as different to each other as herring and hailstones. One day, by chance, they happened to meet. But they had changed so much that they no longer recognized each other. Where once there had been love, now there was only suspicion and fear. They argued. And as they argued, the first goblin was born, sprung from their words of anger. This is the way the world actually works, and the way it will always work. This is the truth that you learn when you grow up. And we still have goblins in this world to make sure that nothing will change.
I'm sleepy.
Then close your eyes, my little one. You may rest here as long as you like. It is done. She will sleep now, forever. Sun will rise, the earth will warm. Days get long and early dawn in springtime. Flowers push through the ground. Still she sleeps safe and sound in springtime. Time means nothing at all. Empires rise and fall in the twinkle of an eye. In the twinkle of an eye. Sun is high, the trees are green. Gardens bloom, she sleeps and sea in summer. Soon the colours fade away, but still she sleeps through colder days in autumn. Time means nothing at all. Empires rise and fall in the twinkle of an eye. In the twinkle of an eye. Frozen earth, the days are short. Still she sleeps, she cares for naught in winter. Time means nothing at all. Empires rise and fall in the twinkle of an eye. In the twinkle of an eye. In the twinkle of an eye.
Help! Help me, please! Help! The other will always be the other. We will fear and hate them for all time. Nothing will stop that. Help me, please! Help! Gerda! Gerda! Gerda, where are you? Mama and all that Billy Bookcase, he tried to keep us captured. Gerda, where are you? Hey, oh, Gerda, wake up! Wake up, come on, please, wake up!
Oh no! Oh no, how long have I slept? How much time have I wasted?
But it's nearly winter.
Oh, how can I have been asleep for so long?
It was
from almost magic. We're never going to get there in time. What if it's all too late?
No, it's not too late. There's still time. It's not near to Safton, and it's not Kay's birthday yet.
Gerda, the winter snows are coming.
Well, no snow, and no Snow Queen is going to stop me from rescuing my best friend. Come on, to the far frozen north. Caca!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she puts the fella in felony. Please welcome to the stage the Rubber Queen. Hello everyone. Pamela. How you doing? How's school going? Is it good? That's rubbish. Please let me introduce myself. I'm a lean, mean, keen burglar of wealth, the queen of robbery, with a heart of gold. That's me. This is my company of thieves. Say hello. They are top tea leaves, but we ain't doing wrong. In case you're wondering why, I'll tell you in this song. It's a grand life stealing and deceiving, but we're never, not ever to blame. Cause we steal from other folks who are nothing like us blokes. Those gnomes are simply not the same. We're not to blame, it's all in the game. We're not to blame, cause they're not the same as us. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, cause they're not the same as us. It's a grand life stealing and looting, but we're never, not ever to blame. Cause we steal from other sets who are nothing like us cats. Those gnomes are simply not the same. But we're not to blame, it's all in the game. We're not to blame, cause they're not the same as us. Na 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 na, na 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 na, cause they're not the same as us. Hey! Oh, looks, it's the Rozzers, quick! Hide the loot, hide the loot. Oh my. Shh, 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 shh. Come in!
Oh, hello. Sorry to disturb you.
Oh, it's all right. You wasn't disturbing us because we wasn't doing nothing, now was we?
Is it all right if we come in and wait until the storm passes? It's blowing a real blizzard out there.
Yeah, of course it's all right, darling. Come on in. That's fine. Hello. We haven't got anything to hide, have we? No. And definitely not a large amount of loot or anything like that.
Well, thank you.
True what they say, innit?
What do they say?
That the police is getting younger every day.
Oh, are they?
Well, yeah. I mean, how old is you?
Oh, I'm 11.
11? God blimey, now that really is young to be a policeman.
Oh, no, I'm not a policeman.
You're not?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
You a secret policeman, are you?
No, I'm not a secret policeman either.
And that is exactly what a secret policeman would say, because that is how they keep their identity. A secret. And what about him, eh? What kind of a policeman is he? He looks funny.
No, I'm just a crow.
Oh, it's a disguise, eh? You're undercover?
No, I'm just a crow and my name is Crow.
Right. Well, don't matter if you are a policeman anyway, because we ain't robbers or nothing.
Wait, so what are you then?
We're yes, we're pigeon. We're pigeon fanciers. Yeah, we're pigeon fanciers, aren't we, lads? Oh, how I love my pigeons.
Many pigeon fanciers.
Yeah, yes, we are. We're pigeon fanciers. Klaus, what do you fancy for tea?
I fancy pigeon.
Pigeon. Carl.
I fancy pigeon pie.
Pigeon. Christian.
Pigeon fricassee with smashed avocado on sourdough toast.
Yes, I apologise for Christian. I'm afraid he's from Sutton Coalfield. I'm afraid they're all like that there.
No, hold on. Is that why you've got all them birds in that cage?
Oh, yeah, this here cage is our larder.
But there must be over 50 of them in there.
It's 100, actually. Count them if you want. 100 white pigeons.
I think you'll find that they are doves, Missy. Whoa. Mister? Missy? We don't know.
They all taste the same, mate. Goo.
Well, I think you'll find that we are not policemen.
Of course,
nothing
what
like
we'd
policemen,
really
in
like
fact.
to eat,
And Crow
when we
really
have the
is a
chance,
crow.
is a
And I
juicy,
really am a
scrumptious
little
little
girl.
girl.
Oops.
Oh, dear. Oh, we're going to have a feast tonight, lads. She is about as good as a fat little lamb. Oh, she is so juicy and delicious looking. I reckon she's been fattened on nut kernels.
Hang on, boss. Is there going to be another feast option for those of us with nut allergies?
No. Right, let's prepare for the pot.
I don't think they are pigeon fanciers.
I know, because those are doves for one thing.
Right, one roast Gerda coming right up.
Right, you'll have to get through me first.
All right, mate. Blackbird pie for starters.
I am a crow.
Yes, my darling daughter.
You know how you said that I could have anything I wanted for my birthday?
Of course I do, my precious princess. What do you want? Hey, a trampoline? Yeah, or a pony? Or a new dress? Yeah?
No, I want Gerda.
Of course you do, pumpkin. How do you want her? Boiled? Roasted? Maybe stewed?
Shut up, Christiana. Now, I want her as my friend.
Oh, no, darling. As your friend, see, because we was going to eat her.
Mama, you do as I say, or I will cry.
No, please, princess, no.
I'll cry.
No, darling, no.
Until my face is so red and bloated that I look like a lollipop.
Right, yeah, pigeon pie for tea tonight, lads. I'm sorry, but she's adorable, ain't she? Oh, I never can refuse her or nothing. Oh. Hey, it's okay. Hey, darling, you want the sweetie? Yeah? Watch the sweetie. Fetch the sweetie. Move! Anyway, darling, here's your present. Sorry I haven't wrapped her.
Thank you, Mama.
I love you, sweet pea.
Yeah, I know.
Right, charming. Come on, lads. Come on.
I'm Ida.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Ida. You just saved my life.
Oh, I wasn't going to let them kill you.
Well, thank you. You saved my life too.
Well, I didn't mean to do that.
What? You didn't?
Of course not. Why would I want to be friends with a smelly bird like you?
What?
You go play in the cage with the other smelly birds, because it's where you belong.
No, I don't want to go to the cage.
Here's the key.
No, I'm not going in.
I'm going to do the cry.
No.
I'm going to do the cry.
Please. Fine. I'm going to the cage. Oh, it's so small.
Go on, flap off. Oh, no, wait. You can't, because you've got a broken wing. Silly me. Now, you are going to give me all your pretty clothes and play all my games and sleep in my bed and be my forever best friend.
Well, you see, I really have to go. I'm trying to get to the far frozen north.
But why would you want to go to a stupid place like that? No, it's much nicer here.
And you see, I already have a forever best friend, and I really need to go and rescue him. So thanks so much. I'm just going to go now.
I'm your forever best friend.
I'm
you
sorry.
Can forget about him.
I can't. I really
you
can't.
You can play with me instead.
But I've already taken so
Whatever
long.
Games I Mama, and we can eat you for tea.
Oh, please, no! Yes, all right. What are we going to play?
We are going to play mummies and babies. And I'm going to be the mummy, and you're going to be the baby. And I'm going to tell you off a lot when you've been naughty.
All right.
But first, you are going to promise to be my forever best friend. A pinky promise, so I know that you won't break it.
Pinky promise!
No! You have to join the pinkies, like this. Give me the pinky. Give me it. That's better. Now, pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Forever best friends.
Forever best. No, I can't do it. I can't.
Well, you have to. Or I am gonna knock your block off.
You wouldn't hit me.
I'm the daughter of the Rubber Queen. Of course I can hit you! No, you get away from me, you smelling bird! Get off me! Get away from me!
Oh, Crow, I've never been so pleased to see someone.
Gerda, the doves are going to take you to the far frozen north. I've told them the way.
But can you just show them?
Well, no, I can't come with you.
But you must.
Maybe you're flying and I've got a broken wing.
But what will you do?
I'm going to hold him back as best I can, but you've got to go now, Gerda. Now go on, the doves know the way. Go on, fly!
Well, all right, Crow. Well, thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye. And remember, Gerda, never forget your belief in the other.
Thank you, Crow.
All right.
Goodbye.
But this is it. I'm like a Russell Crowe. I am the crow!
Trying to emphasise. Still, I think I'm going to need to invest in a couple of cushions, yeah? Maybe a few coasters for when I'm snoking. Hey, what? You must have seen the way that she's been looking at me with a more than, usual regard. And ever since I found that boy cave for a well, I mean, it almost seems inevitable. She loves me, and I love her. We're going to get married, I can feel it. Goblin meets girl and they fall in love, hand in hand with the stars above. That would be quite enough when I marry the Queen of Marjorie's. Wedding invites in the mail, the day arrives, a fairy tale. She looks gorgeous in her veil when I marry the Queen of Marjorie's. The bells will ring and the goblins sing hallelujah, hallelujah. We walk down the aisle with a great big smile. Hats off to ya. Reception at the Palace of Ice. Cut the cake, I get the biggest slice. I'll be Snow King, paradise, when I marry the Queen of Marjorie's. Queen of my dreams. When you marry the Queen of his dreams. Bring it home when I marry the Queen of my dreams.
was that?
There was nothing. Just a little song about a girl.
A girl?
Yeah. It was about, Gerda. It was about Gerda. Remember Gerda? It was about Gerda, the girl,
Hey,
Gerda.
I don't really care. I wasn't frightened of the girl in the first place.
No, I know, but if Your Majesty would just look in your mirror, you would see how well I have served you. And if Your Majesty was feeling particularly generous, she may reward me in the most special way.
If I thought you were tedious before...
No, please, Your Majesty, please, just a little look, please.
Will it shut you up?
Absolutely.
All right. Show me everything.
As you can see, the girl is completely under Mormore's spell. She is trapped in that garden forever, and there is no way she can make it here to rescue the boy.
You idiot.
What?
Look there.
Ah, yes, she has escaped.
And to be on her way to rescue the boy.
Yes, but you said you weren't frightened of the girl.
I'm not! But she must have powerful magic helping her. She's nearly reached the palace. Goblins! Destroy her.
I tried. Your Majesty, I really tried.
Gerda, you're always trying. Now watch as my goblins do the job properly.
Oh, Your Majesty!
Out of the sky, it fell. It was a great big bird. Has anyone seen it? Has anyone seen where the little girl landed?
Help me, please!
Where?
I'm
This way?
stuck.
Where are you? What? Now, where is she?
Hello?
Oh, she's out. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello?
Lovely to meet you. I'm friendly, don't worry. My name's Gambler.
Can anyone hear me?
All right, hello.
Help me,
How are
please!
we doing? All right.
Hello?
How have you hurt your hand? Don't worry.
Help me, please!
Hello, lovely to meet you. All right.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, Gambler's coming for you, don't worry.
Hello? Please
Don't be
help me,
afraid.
I'm stuck.
All right. Oh. Gambler's
help
got
me.
you. Oh, all right.
Help me, please!
I've got you. All right. All right.
Whoa. Get away from me!
No, don't be afraid of Gambler.
What are you?
Gambler is a troll.
A troll? Don't come any closer.
Gambler will not hurt you.
You're a troll. Of course you're going to hurt me.
Don't believe Gambler. Gambler wants to help.
Well, I believed the woodcutter and Mormore and Ida. They all said they were my friends and that they would help. They didn't. And you are ugly and smelly and dirty. Why should I believe you?
Yeah, we're just like the others.
The others?
The people in town that laugh at Gambler and hide from Gambler and throw stones at Gambler to drive him away. Yeah, we're afraid of Gambler because he's a troll. Because he's not like you. Because he's different and other. Human words burn, unkind, cruel. Every day learn to shut out fool. We live in our own world. No sister, no brother. We are not the same. Call me by my name. We are other. Human heart cold. People bring pain. Every tale told, wounding again. We live in our own world. No sister, no brother. We are not the same. Call me by my name. We are other. People always hateful.
People always hateful.
Nothing like another.
Nothing like each other.
We are not the same. Call me by my name. We are other.
We are much the same.
Call me by by my name.
We are other. Oh, Gamla, I'm so sorry. Someone very dear to me once told me never to forget my belief in the other. And I just did. I take back everything I said. I was wrong. Please, will you forgive me? My name is Gerda.
Gerda.
Will you be my friend? Please.
Your friend? No. Well, Gamla and Gerda are so different. How can we be friends?
Well, we will be friends because we are different, because we are other.
Oh, well, then Gamla and Gerda will be friends. Oh, why are you crying? Are you not happy?
I'm so tired. And I've travelled so far and I have no idea how much further I have to go.
Where is Gerda travelling?
Well, I'm trying to get to the far frozen north, to the Palace of Ice and Mirrors.
Oh, Gerda is looking for the Snow Queen.
Yes, do you know where she lives?
Well, Gamla does. Not far from here, the Snow Queen lives.
Will you take me there?
No. Gerda does not want to meet the Snow Queen.
But she's taken my best friend Kay and I have to rescue him.
Only harm the Snow Queen wishes on everyone.
But why? And why would she want to take Kay?
Oh, Gerda does not know the story of the Snow Queen.
No.
Oh, well, Gamla has a little magic. Gamla will show Gerda. Take a seat. In the days after the first goblin was born, sprung from those words of anger and hate between humans, it was still possible that the people of the world could come together and learn to love difference again. But it would only take one person to show them how. The princess, so full of play and love, who only saw joy and never fear, was surely that person. Now the goblin knew, if she grew to be an adult, then the whole world would unite together and his power would be destroyed. So he hatched a diabolical plan. He disguised himself as a handsome prince and wooed the princess. The princess fell helplessly in love with the tall, dark stranger, and the wedding was fixed for the day of her 13th birthday, when she would be old enough to marry. However, as they stood at the altar, the prince turned to the princess and said, "How could a handsome prince like me marry a silly little girl like you? Love? Ha! I don't love you. I don't want anything to do with you. Don't you see how different we are?" But the princess, for the first time, was filled with anger and pain and let out a heart-wrenching scream. Now the scream was so powerful and full of magic that it shattered every mirror in the world, and tiny shards of icy glass flew into the eyes and the minds of the people and filled them with anger and fear too. The princess became the Snow Queen, and the shards of glass still float around the world today. The Snow Queen cannot bear that anyone is not filled with the same anger and pain as her. And her magic makes sure that at the moment we turn 13, one of the shards enters our eyes and fills us with anger and fear too.
Well, that's what happened to Karen. I saw it. I saw the icy shard and I saw her change.
Now the Snow Queen watches the world through the one mirror that did not break, looking for the boy that is said to break the spell, banish fear and prejudice and bring back the people of the world together.
Well, Kay must be that boy. That's why she captured him. But Kay's just an ordinary boy. He can never break a magic spell.
When he turns 13, he will.
13? But Kay has always said that he won't change.
Yes, and that's exactly how he will break the spell.
What day is it?
Well, it's turning of the year. It is near to Safton.
Kay's birthday. Well, it's going to happen today, and she will kill him for sure. Gamla, you must take me to the Palace of Ice and Mirrors.
Look, to the gates, Gamla can take you, but no further.
Thank you.
And Gamla can give you this. From the Snow Queen's magic, this will protect you.
Thank you.
And this. Now, these instructions you must follow if you're to reach the Snow Queen. Do exactly as it says, because there is no other way. Now, good luck, friend. One step forward, step back, beat the maze, there's no other way. Two steps forward, one step back, you can do it, Gerda. Seize the day. This is what you have to do. Walk towards the other you. Find the point where one is two. Hold your nerve and step between. Now the path is starry-eyed. Soon the sidetracked by deflection. Silver, white and icy blue. This could be the end for you. Run towards a heart that's true. There you'll find your soul reflection. There you'll find your soul reflection. One step forward, two steps back. Beat the maze, there's no other way. Two steps forward, one step back. You can do it. Seize the day. One step forward, two steps back. Beat the maze, there's no other way. Two steps forward, one step back. You can do it. Seize the day.
Kay! Kay! What have you done to him?
And you are Gerda, I presume?
Yes.
You've done well to reach me. But this is as far as you will get.
What have you done to him?
He is frozen in time. He will never become a grown-up.
Release him. Set him free.
Do you actually think I'm stupid?
Well, then I will release him.
Go ahead.
Come on. Okay.
Goblin! What's happening? The amulet! Daddy's amulet is protecting me!
Don't worry, Your Majesty. I will protect you. This is a chance for me to prove my love for you. Ah!
Maybe they can't hurt you, but I can certainly stop you. I'm not going to let a stupid little girl like you ruin everything. I'm going to freeze you forever.
Freeze!
Be frozen! Frozen forever! No! No! Goblins, no!
Oh, Kay, I'm here. I'm here.
Gerda, you came to rescue me.
Of course I came to rescue you. Forever best friends.
Yeah, forever best friends. Oh, I don't feel right.
Well, the Snow Queen froze you in time. You are living many months in only a few seconds.
Well, what day is it?
It's near to Safton, the turning of the year.
Near to Safton? No, that's my birthday. No, I refuse to change. I refuse to. Your Majesty.
Kay, are you all right? Well, here, let me help you up.
What? Get off me.
Kay's me.
Get your filthy, stupid hands off me. Leave me alone.
Kay, we're friends.
What?
Best friends.
No, I would never be friends with someone like you. Leave me alone.
Best friends. Kay, listen
Get
to me.
off me.
Kay,
No.
listen. Please. A long way from the far frozen north, there is a tiny village called Vexu. And in that village, on opposite sides of Scomayer Street, well, there are two houses that lean together so that their attic windows almost touch. And in the boxes beneath those attic windows grows the most beautiful garden in the whole of the village. The smallest and the highest. It's better than any in Copenhagen, the whole of Denmark, the whole world. And the rose bushes, well, they've grown completely together. Red and white roses, growing happily together. It's impossible to tell which is which.
Well, yeah, I remember it.
That's our garden, the garden that we made. Best friend forever, forever. You will always be my best friend forever. We'll never.
You will always be my best friend forever, forever. You will always be my best friend forever. We'll never. Oh, Gerda, I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Of course I can. Forever best friends.
Yeah, forever best friends.
Oh, you're crying.
The shard that entered your eyes who turned 13 is melting. The magic that kept me trapped for so long is fading. I'm becoming who I once was. Who I always was, deep down, but frozen inside the body of the Snow Queen.
You're the princess from the story.
I can feel myself alive with play and love again. Oh, thank you. You saved me. Gerda, you've done a wonderful thing. And Kay, you've broken the spell and refused to change. Just like you always said you would.
Well, no, I changed, but Gerda brought me back. It took two of us.
Two very different people.
Working together.
To break the spell.
And now the world can be filled with acceptance, tolerance, pride, respect, love, and all the goblins will disappear as quickly as the frost fades on the first day of spring. This is a story with a happy end. Hearts broken, but those hearts will made. Starting from today, love will find a way. Harmony and honesty are here to stay. All we need is a little more pride. We're all on the same side. We can fill the world with love. Is a fear be a little more bold? Coming from the cold, we can fill the